Hello and welcome back to Mac at the Movies. Today I'm bringing you another weekly VHS rewind. I had another Instagram poll, couldn't figure out which one of these I wanted to watch. I had them both on the docket to watch coming up at some point in time. And I didn't know which one to watch, so I stuck it out there to Instagram world, and they picked. So it was between The Shadow starring Alec Baldwin and The Phantom starring Billy Zane. I left it up to the poll, and The Phantom won by a landslide. So we're going to get into this. I haven't seen this since it first came out. Date? 97? Looks like 97. I remember renting it from the library at my grandmother's house. And I don't remember anything about it other than there's some skulls and a ring that's also a skull. There's the Phantom riding a horse on the back with a lady, and it's a lenticular cover. Lenticular cover. Can't go slam evil. So we're gonna get into this. What would have been better? Purple VHS, but beggars can't be choosers. I'm sure purple plastic was hard to come back by in 97. So we're gonna get into this and get things going. I hope everyone out there is doing well. I know I am. I find this to be very apropos of a pick because Billy Zane is going to be in Nashville next month. Who knows? I may even take my VHS case and get him to sign the lenticular cover. And speaking of Billy, I'm going to watch Billy with Billy. So, well, he didn't want to be lifted. So, anywho, I had my gin and tonic. What is this? Footloose? The Paramount intros, like the preview little reel that they used to do. It was between this. It was like they would sing. Well, I think this is Footloose, or they had a song by the Go-Go's at one point in time. But all the Paramount pictures always had these like intros. I absolutely loved them. Yeah, it was just a collection of movies that they had in their vault or whatever, and they would just kind of put them all in one little collection, play a fun song, and you get little snippets and clips. So, anywho, I'm going to get this movie going. I'm going to enjoy this. I hope everyone out there is doing well again, and I will see y'all afterward for the rewind. Bye. All right, I am back. So, The Phantom. It's been a while since I've seen it. How was it? Let's get into this rewind and talk about it. So, we have the son of a man who is the son of, I guess, an older man who had died at the hands of some pirates, and the son got taken away and granted this mystical ring that provided powers that he wasn't sure about, to which he then handed down to his son upon his death. You find out that there is this New York thug millionaire trying to go after the ultimate power, which is these three skulls. It's a jade skull, a silver skull, and a gold skull. Evidently, when the powers come together, it forms the most ultimate weapon ever known. But then you find out there's a bit of a twist. It's a pretty fun movie. It's definitely corny and cheesy and parts of the flick. Totally a kid's film. But so much fun regardless. A lot of the acting is very cartoonish, and it kind of just adds to the fun of it. I definitely suggest checking this one out if you haven't already, especially if you're into, these like off superhero type movies. I think The Phantom was like an old serial or something like that. But they decided to make a movie in the 90s. That's it. I definitely say check this one out. It is fun, especially when you get to the very end. And it was actually made in 96. This movie was released, I guess, on VHS in 97. So you had Billy Zane. So, which, you know, if anyone knows the Phantom, knows Billy Zane's the Phantom. I didn't realize Catherine Zeta-Jones is in this movie. I saw her in this and I was like, wait a minute. And then the character of, I think it was like the second Raiden or something like that in the Mortal Kombat, like the old Mortal Kombat movies. I think it was like the Raiden from Annihilation. Or it was one of the Raidens. I can't remember which one, but I think it was one of the Raidens. And then Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat. He was in this as well. But yeah, definitely a unique film, to say the least. The storyline is definitely that of a cartoon. You know, you definitely get those really vibes when it comes to like Batman and stuff like that. Nobody knows that Superman is just Clark Kent with his glasses off. This one, it definitely, you know, it leaves a little to the imagination of like, okay. So, but yeah, a lot of fun in this movie. There's, you know, the bad guy in this one's just that generic bad guy, trying to overthrow the world through power, and, you know, just the power eats him. So it's just, you know, a lot of fun in this movie anyway. I sat here and watched it with Bill down here the entire time. He enjoyed it. Val was all over the place, really. She came, she went, she sat in a box. But anyway, I enjoyed it. If you've seen this movie, jot down in the comments below what you thought about it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you get the copy with the lenticular cover? Boom. And I don't remember, like, Slam Evil. I don't think there was ever a thing in the movie where it made a reference to slamming evil. Unless I just missed it. But anyway, a lot of fun there. Again, I'm going to go to a tattoo horror convention next month sometime. I believe it's next month. And Billy Zane will be there. I may run into him and say, I watched your movie. You should watch a video where I just ramble on and talk about my cats. About my kitty cats. Isn't that right, Mr. Bill? He's like, man, I was laying down. Yeah, I was in a happy place. You just put me down. So he's just going to sit over there on a practice drum pad. You do that. Anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by. You know, again, this was on Instagram between these two. So at some point in time, I'll have to watch this one. And we'll go at it from there. And I'm going to throw my Instagram down in the bottom somewhere around here. In the details section or whatever it's called. And so the next time I do one of these, you pick the flick, you can join in and have some fun. Help me decide when I can't. And then, you know, you get to see what fun things I do along the way. Not that it's much fun because I never leave my house. But, you know, what fun things I do get into, I share them with you. It's usually what music and what movies I'm watching, but, you know, there has to be something posted. But, as always, thank you for stopping by. Comments below, all that fun stuff. Always be good to one another, and I'll see you next time. Bye.